I present to you now...
First engine. First engine.
Give these nice folks a little demonstration.
The new century of fighting. The perfect statement to encompass Tekken 4. This game is an elegant expression of the diversity that can actually be found amongst the droves of Y2K, New Century, New Millennium, and D&B aesthetics. Something particularly trendy as of recently. T4 takes on the hype of technology in the New Millennium and this new century of fighting at an angle of high sophistication. It's more than just fast and exciting, it's tight, calculated, intelligent, and highly evolved. Unconventional in both its representation of the vibes of the times, but also in its pursuits as a fighter. Tekken 4's whole identity is associated with subversion, so you can imagine it went over real well, right? It went methodical with its proud documentation of a new era, with the new tech age, and matched that with its mechanics as a fighter. I think it focused on the intimate and personal stakes of fighting in itself. Two people engaged against each other in combat. It explores a different kind of tension within a fight. Rather than the heart-pounding hype, it nestles in this stressful schmaltz. It takes the technologic motif of blooming data, a world of new interconnectedness, and magnifies it to where that scope always ends up between two, and as a result, it nestles in that perfect melodrama. Deadly billionaires out for revenge, edgy outcasts troubled by their legacy, Nina Williams in the fiercest hot pink leather suit.
Nuisance.
All these things and more are what left the most impenetrable impression and made Tekken 4 one of the many games that made me.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4.
その程度か。
飯八三島、
邪魔するな。
和也三島、
力を否定し、
金カズマ、
そのざまか。
鉄
お前に三島を
拳
継ぐ権利は
他はいないの
Good
か。
morning.
許せ、三島の血は俺が断つ。
The rapid rhythm of the drum and bass slash jungle soundscape is like an auditory representation of fast-moving data and the hype of technological advancement, maybe one of the more common representations of the sights and sounds of the 90s era. So you would think Tekken 4, following up from the most revolutionary and impactful 3D fighter of the 90s in Tekken 3, would take that trending Sonic identity paired with the hype of the super future of the turn of the millennia for a fast-paced new fighter. Something blinding and electric and rocking. But T4 does not rage or even hype. It bops. Like this track we're listening to now. Creative use of didgeridoos and a pun with digital. That's cool. I like that. A unique crossing of bit-crushed high-tech beats accompanied by conventionally dramatic strings. Ooh, what a fucking track for a jungle level. Like, the foundation-shaking digital age can even be felt in the most organic and deep-rooted locations. The sounds of the airport don't engage with our incredible flying machines reaching literal new heights and speeds, or interconnecting a global community. Rather, it takes on the intimate. Almost smug in how cool it looks and sounds. It sways its shoulders and tells you, welcome to the 2000s. The heights we're reaching here are in sophistication, baby. Now punch my face so I can throw you into the asphalt. As an American, I could totally envision myself as some suit walking around a pre-9/11 airport on my way to LA for business. I got my sunglasses, I got my massive cellular telephone, and I got my slick leather briefcase. I'm about to fuck up the economy so hard. This track is titled touch and go, which I didn't realize had an actual definition relating to planes. An airplane landing followed immediately by application of power and a takeoff. Oh, I'll apply some power, alright. I love how the stages range from the deep-rooted jungle to this airport, getting yourself to the beach, or finding yourself in the city. That bit-crushed piano and acid hype of kitsch gives me all the T4 swag hype I could ever need. Bring in those vocals, y'all. You'll escape the seaside to the lowest trenches of underground rings, parking garages, or the mall attached to that garage. No other fighting game presents itself quite like this. Like, is this a fight track? Or an introspective drive down a 6-lane bridge with rhythmic streetlights passing the gaze of the windshield? Lights. Perfect nomenclature. Something deeper is happening than just fighting with these tracks. Again, it's like an interconnected tour of a specific region and its interconnected places. Some top secret, all for the King of Iron Fist tournament. So many vibes, all defo summer vibes, you know, besides the secret lab. Man, I love summer vacation. Getting out of school, getting time off work so me and my wife and kids can go and hit up our favorite summer spot.
Top secret lab.
Nah, Tekken 4 is a hella summer game. Not a snowy or cold place in sight. And that means the world to me. I was a sentimental kid. I'm a sentimental person. And nothing matched summer break for me. Time with family and barbecues and lake trips and fucking NASCAR racing. Either way, it all meant so much for my childhood. All these hot, cool as in epic, dramatic places just felt like it had the breath and life of summer to them. And that's just my complete favorite, especially living in a place with annoying winters. A rooftop engagement as the individuals of the King of Iron Fist Tournament 4 clash, all for their own deep, personal reasons. The lights shine up against a sky filled with the cityscape, mankind's new era, an authentic sky. Multiple tracks in the game kick into a new dynamic when a match is complete, but I particularly love when the drums kick in and fade out between the rounds on the rooftop. The fact that the higher energy, the emphasizing backbeat, comes after the final hit and before the first punch of the next round speaks a lot for its introspection. Once you're back in the fight, it pulls the beat back instead of laying it down.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
It captures a focus on the intimacy of battle. It's character-driven in design, which totally matches with the melodrama I mentioned earlier. No Tekken has taken on its ludicrous lore, story, or characters in such an authentic, realistic, or genuinely serious tone. It isn't that the series couldn't be serious before, but we're coming from the realm of immortal grandfathers, genetically passed down demonic entities, and bioengineered fist-fighting bears, and kangaroos, and velociraptors. So for it to take on a new cyber-dark tone, Heihachi's out to finally purge his children's line, and Jin, shrouded in a sick-as-fuck tracksuit, has rejected his identity, the Mishima's wicked legacy, even the fighting style, to start anew. Seriously, Jin is so fucking cold in this game. Do you see this? This right here is why this became my second fighting game ever and my first Tekken. I saw this boy on the cover and I needed it. Only behind my first fighting game ever, Soul Calibur 2. Can you guess why Soul Calibur 2 was my first fighting game ever? Come on, take a wild fucking guess, I dare you. Man, making videos really is making me reconnect with how obsessed with edgy boys I am. God, you're so fucking cool. Can we kiss? We're given all the necessary context to be able to just hop in, and even if you don't get the story, you can just enjoy the stylized art, the tense and frigid track. This track is called Fetus, by the way. Yeah, now that's an edgy choice for the start of a story. It owns. Also, it's too fucking loud.
20 years later, the Tekken forces attacked G Corporation's facility and stole their research data. Kazuya was also...
No wonder I don't get the story. I can't hear the moody-ass narrator. What the fuck? I know everyone has made fun of the intro mixing. It's still cold, though. Freaking love these intros. They're like the reason the game gives hype-ass, tough-ass, moody-ass vibes. And the intro cinematic revealing Kazuya, Rich Boy is playing the game. Hell yeah. But besides the intro cutscenes and the fetus stories, Jin and Kaz's storylines remain the edgiest. Others got like a dramatic effort to them, but it mostly just remains some classic Tekken FMV shit.
Freeze!
Oh, you gotta get. Oh, there they go. The presentation both ways just sells it, and I so buy it. The luxury, the urbanity, the big dick, bad bitch, I'm the shit talk, swanky swaggy, never seen renders listen to jazz like this type beats all over this game still just send me, y'all, they send me. Violet in his bougie loft office with some peak video game liquid in a glass. Yeah, video game liquid. That's how you know the devs want to flex what their big graphics can do. The confidence and hype for the unprecedented effects of the PlayStation 2. And like, damn, yeah, no, these graphics have just enough just enough pizzazz to them to go beyond the uncanny and be genuinely hi-fi. Like, let's be real, y'all. Do we need games to look any better than this if you're going for fidelity? They fixed Nina's spaghetti hair, if that bothered you. I mean, I'm pretty sure they fixed it in Tekken 3. But, you know, it looks really good here. Do you need more?
The rat goes like this.
Tekken just fucks, and Tekken 4's got it all. Peak style, pinnacle sounds, prime graphics. What don't this game got? Well, according to true fighting game fans, it ain't got gameplay. In hindsight, I get it. Tekken 3 as a 3D fighter has it all with kineticism, hype, and more. T3 really does got it all and set the world ablaze with its swag factor. Game owns, or so I've been told. This will be a plot twist. I am not qualified to discuss this game or any Tekken game. I've never played Tekken 3 or Tekken 2 or 1 or 6 or 7. Yeah, I'm a fucking phony, a criminal, an arrogant internet poster. What you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do about it? You fucking cop? You gonna bitch and snitch? I got a bit more experience now than when I even played Tekken 4 earlier this year, getting all into Tekken 8 and stuff like that. So I get it. It's be feeling more like dry air thumps rather than bone breaker face crushers. I didn't know the difference as a kid though, and I don't really care now. I still get enough out of the game feel to enjoy. It may be heavy and yet without weight, but I like how that shows up in all kinds of ways. Like the UI, for instance. Cold, silent menus where the weight of the refined sound design carries the heft. Clicking select is a goddamn punch in my face, man, jeez.
Welcome to the King of Ski.
And look at these health bars. They're kind of weird, right? Why do they get thicker when you're lower on health rather than thinner? Well, I guess because the flip would look weird actually, but also I like it. That beef at the base. It's like you're getting punched down to your own beef, like your fucking muscle. I've been beat down to my fucking sinews at this point. My very beef has been exposed. Fucking ow. They got rid of Tekken Ball. No, not Tekken Ball. Yeah, there ain't much in the way of modes in general, but I only cared for story mode anyways. But I do understand it's a valid criticism. Like T4 traded in fun for cool. And I don't want to trade in fun for cool. I like fun, but also I really like cool. Maybe cool is fun too. We might not have King of Iron Fisting Beach Ball Extreme, but guess what? Not only is Jin the swag master, you knock that man on his ass and his hood falls off. I love Tekken 4 because it's great personification that a video game can be loved for any number of reasons. And not only is it the sum of its parts that you can love it for, but you can love it for some arbitrary, human-y, intimate reason that transcends all of that too. I understand that even on a game feel level, which I quite usually appreciate, that Tekken 4 is a slump dump against the rest of the series. It really is the black sheep. And Tekken 5 onward is fucking sex in comparison. Cool. Nice. 69 out of 100. You can totally dislike it for extinguishing the FGC connected to the series, disappointing hardcore mechanical fans, the story still being hyper-inflated goofball. I just want to let you know I acknowledge that and take no mind in that whatsoever. When's the last time you jumped into something because you just thought, whoa, that looks sick? Like, not on the scale of cool CG cutscenes and previews and trailers, but just like, damn, I gotta play that. That's the whole psychology of people's treasured blockbuster memories. And for Tekken's sake, I get the shitstorm that approaching a beloved series with 4 after a bombshell like 3 does and kind of implies to fans. I get it. But like, I also know that people are coming back around to Tekken 4 nowadays with a retrospective appreciation. So actually, wait, no, I don't get it. I'm a little dumb and sometimes lack nuance. But damn it, the kid's got heart and I like style. I like this shit. I'm just always gonna be a style boy. Turns out that you don't have to pick between style or substance. They're actually synonyms. And it's true. You can just fuck around and fuck with things. Smoke this, hit that, enjoy like it's all good shit. Tekken 4 is that good shit. And I'm just into things because it looks or sounds or feels fucking rad. And I'm gonna keep just doing that till the day I die. I think Tekken 4 is what taught me that, or helped begin teaching myself to teach myself that lesson. I'm doing this little mini-series to kind of rediscover that intrapersonally. My early youth was more into my tastes and solid than I realized, which is like obvious in retrospect. What you grow up on really solidifies your tastes. Before, outer influence and mundane expectations had me deceive myself into a personality crisis as if I ain't got an artist heart, that I lie to myself about my own vibes, and hilariously unaware of my promiscuous proclivities. It can take time to relearn and reconnect with things like that, but that's okay. If life was a rat race, they wouldn't call it a mischief. I don't want to be a well-adjusted Christy white boy who locks down in the burbs. I want to be a nasty little freak who's obsessed with esoteric niche shit, who stinkily goes about all their interests. Never a professional, nothing but all natural. That's that rat in me. Can you guess why I got Tekken 8? Come on, take a wild fucking guess, I dare you!